We're speaking the morning after the primary in California, the nation's most populous state, but also 7 other states, the biggest primary day of the year. They're still counting ballots in California this morning. You had some wins and some losses in Iowa. Pete D'Alessandro, who was a key player in your Iowa campaign, 2016, did not win the nomination for a House seat. Kathy Glasson, who you didn't endorse, but Our Revolution didn't win the nomination for governor. But you had, also in Iowa, Deidre DeGear got the Democratic nomination for Secretary of State in Iowa. So some gains on the candidate side, but also you're seeing a lot of candidates who aren't necessarily running as Bernie Sanders candidates embrace your policy ideas. So I was hoping you could react to what we saw last night.
What we tried to do in creating what we call a political revolution was 2 things. Number one is speak to the American people about the most important issues impacting their lives as working people, lower income people, middle class people, and demand that candidates have the courage to take on the oligarchy in this country of a handful of billionaires who exercise enormous power over our economic and political system, and adopt ideas, deal with ideas that make sense to working people. And to do that, you must deal with income and wealth inequality, the moral unacceptability of 3 people owning more wealth than the bottom half of the American people, of incredible political power in the hands of billionaires who are spending hundreds of millions of dollars trying to buy candidates, of the fact that we are the only major country on earth not guaranteeing health care to all people, of the fact that you have workers. I was just out, I don't know if you know this, in California over the weekend, talking to workers at Disney. Here you have a corporation that made $9 billion in profit last year, signed a contract with its CEO for over $400 million over a 4-year period. I talked to workers who have literally slept in their cars, don't have enough food to eat, are working 7 days a week because they're getting starvation wages in a company which pays its CEO over 4 years $400 million, makes $9 billion in profit. So those are the issues. How do you create an economy that works for all, not just a few? And I'm very proud that many of the ideas that we talked about in the 2016 campaign, as you indicate, are now ideas yesterday and previously that candidates running for Congress or Senate are talking about.